Never ignore them, but create a response that takes some sort of action. It might sound something like this. The holiday season this year was definitely challenging for the printing industry. A lot of print shops were forced to fulfill orders individually because there was a lack of group orders. On top of that, there were huge stock shortages all across the country due to the pandemic shutting down warehouses and fulfillment centers that created a gap in the supply chain. The hardest part of all of this was shipping. It wasn't getting the packages out, it was making sure that they got to their customers. And we all know, and we've seen the pictures of the post office completely backed up. So what do you do when your customer is asking you where in the world their package is, and you know you've shipped it out and there's tracking information on it? The first thing you have to do is you have to listen, and you have to understand their frustration. All they want is to get their merch, and you want the same too. So the first key is to listen and to thank them for their order. The second key is to acknowledge their problem and empathize with them. The third thing you should do is never ignore them, but create a response that takes some sort of action. It might sound something like this. Hi, thank you so much for ordering with us. I understand that you're very, very frustrated about your order, as we are too. We just want to let you know that we did ship out your order via priority mail. Now, I know that it hasn't arrived yet and it says that it's delayed. So what I'd like to do is check back in with you in 1 week, and if your order still hasn't arrived, we'll start to take the next steps. I thank you for being loyal to us and supporting a small business during these times. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. That right there was a simple message that you can let your customers know we're real people, we're dealing with this on our side as well, and we want you to get your merch as much as you want it as well. But what it also does is it gives an opportunity for resolution. And that, I think, is what customers want to hear. Arguably the most important part to all of this is to never let complaints get past you. So you want to make sure you're using a tool like the Front app or Gorgias that handles customer support tickets so that you can respond to them very quickly. If you're sending out thousands of packages and you know that there's going to be some issues along the way, maybe have an autoresponder set up so that you can say, we've received your complaint, we're working on it, and we'll get back to you. All customers want to know is that you are there to listen to them. Hopefully these tips helped you with fulfillment. Obviously the holiday season was very rough, but looking onward, we can all get stronger and become better at fulfillment.